Okay, we've got these attachments that have come in from Josh from Alabama. Now, he took this photo with his partner watching the skies, and they were both absolutely amazed, shocked to see that the skies are changing. As you can see on this true photograph, this haze in the sky. Now, I did do a video just the other day about objects that are incoming, and people do call them different names. Now, the true word of this heavenly object is wormwood. It was spoken about in the Bible, and many people, truthers, are so in tune with this situation. Now, I do a lot of the videos, okay, for the subscribers and friends, and many people are now genuine friends in this community. And sometimes when I look at these images, it does throw you sometimes, and you have to step to one side and take some fresh air and just think things through, because it can be overwhelming. So, I mean, this photograph is just showing you everything that is going on. I mean, you can see where they're covering the area of the sun. This object that they've got in front of the sun is very real, because I spoke about this on a couple of emails as well, because looking back in June of 2016, I looked at the morning sunrise and I saw this to-be sun coming up, and it just seemed like a magnifying sort of it just didn't look right at all. It was very white and grey, and it just looked stressed. It didn't look like our normal sun. As now, from that day, I believe that this simulator is being used to hide the dimness of the sun that's behind it, and also with those objects, because look at this, they spray the skies, we see those reflections. I mean, let me show you the next image. This next image is coming in from these kind people that have sent these photographs in for us all to see. And what they've done is they've zoomed in. But can you see just at the background this dark area here and here? And this reflection. We saw this orange haze not so long ago as well, showing you that there is a problem behind this object that they put in the sky. Now, many of you as well are sending in lots of emails about dreams that you're having, and it is overwhelming again, because there's many that do send emails in, and also the dreams are very similar. Now, these people are from different parts of the world, and they've gone right into detail about these dreams, and I respect everybody for being open to explain what they've gone through. It's like an experience, because I've had a dream as well back in October of 2015, and it stuck with me. It stuck with me for a long time. As I woke up I just woke up and I thought I was awake and aware of my surroundings, and I went to the window and looked out towards the heavens, and this was east, and noticed that the whole sky was chemtrail, just like you can see on this image. And I saw a black line going through the sky, cutting through the chemtrails right in a line. And then, after looking out, I noticed then this blinding light just illuminated everything. It just blinded me. But when I turned round, because it was like a shock, I turned round and I tried to cover the area of my wife, you know, just to try and protect her, and I felt the heat on my back. It was very, very hot, and then I just woke up, and it really shocked me because it was so vivid. And many people sending messages in are saying that their dreams are very vivid too, and I do believe that they are signs, messages of importance, and it has never left me. So it just is. Lots of details to remember. Let's go to the next image. Now, as I said just earlier on, these photographs were taken in Alabama, and many years ago, as this kind couple have sent an email to say that they used to enjoy looking at the skies and noticing the beauty and the sun going down nicely, and also with the blue skies. But on the screen it just looks a total mess, doesn't it? And all they're doing while spraying the skies is hiding this incoming system, because wormwood will pass our Earth, and we're seeing huge reflections. I've said it 1,000 times, but it is true. These messages have to come out because it's been spoken about years ago, and it's been covered up right to this day. Let's go to another image. This photograph as well is just overwhelming for myself and for many others as well, and the subscribers that sent the image in, showing you that there is a huge problem. Now, I've had emails as well by kind friends stating, am I okay? Because it is, as I said earlier on, it can be upsetting to see these images, because our skies are truly being covered. And when you know, okay, when you know that there's something wrong, when you know that this system is about to go through a cleansing, and seeing all the members of public around the world keeping their heads down and being fooled to using technology, mobile phones, people just in their comfort zones. I mean, I appreciate that, but when you can see the changes around everything, you just want to be able to say something to make them aware. But many people have tried to do this, and I'm also getting messages in as well saying that people would say that you're crazy. But I keep saying on the comment board and also emails that we're not crazy, or far from crazy, because all this that we're seeing on the screen, and also with the changes of the earthquakes and other charts around the world, they're just completely changing. And I just get, sometimes I do get emotional, because it can be a huge experience. Let me go to the next image. Now, with this photograph as well, there's thousands of people that are pointing at these areas of the sky. Now, we do see these reflecting colours on either side of the sun, and many people stating as well that the halo has grown much bigger. Now, these reflections you see to the left and to the right are reflections for something else that they're hiding and cloaking. All this you see is just unnatural, and it's just poisons, just to cover and cloak the truth. Now, I got another email as well saying there's no way that chemplanes could spray the whole of the Earth. Well, that's true, but what they're doing is they're making sure that they spray in front of the sun in high populated areas. Now, still, smaller areas still do get sprayed. They don't spray the whole sky. They put lines in the sky so the chemtrails travel towards the area of the sighting of the sun through the day, and they build up and cause all this in the sky to hide the truth. Here is the image that's zoomed out. Now, when we look at this photograph, I showed a friend of mine this photograph about half an hour ago, and he looked at it and said, is that an oil painting? Now, I stated to him that these are the skies in Alabama, and he said, no way, that is not real, it just looks very strange, what's going on? And I stated to him and explained to him what was going on, what this was and what this reflection and everything that's happening, and he was absolutely shocked, and he wants to know more. His name's Paul, and I'm going to put him on the on a video, because he is a ex-army fella from years ago, from the early war of World War II, and he is so knowledgeable. He knows a lot about the past, about the Cold War, about all of what went on, the truth. So I will bring him onto the video in the next week or so. He's a very older chap, he's a good friend, and yeah, respect to him, because he would like to talk through things. This is Josh's last image, and also he was very shocked to see that everything become dim, and you can see again this reflection that we're seeing in the skies to the left, to the right hand side. Dark skies, and all this you can see is just chemicals. Beautiful parts of the world are having to face up with all this that's happening in our skies. So Josh, thank you so much, and God bless you for sending this image in. Okay, we've got an attachment that's coming from Poland, from PRZM. Now this kind subscriber was away at work and noticed early morning skies. To the other side, noticed a huge pink reflection in his sky, and he's been viewing the videos through the past months, so he took a look himself as well using his camera, and indeed he was shocked. He said in his email, which has been translated, he stated that this pink haze he has never seen before. The skies just become like a purpley pink haze, and then it just disappeared, and to the other side the sun started rising. Now many people now are seeing pink skies early in the morning, and it is October, okay? October, coming autumn in the UK, and we're seeing this pink haze, and also the temperatures are still quite high for the weather in the UK. Okay, we've got an image that's coming from Lisa, from an area called Little Rock. Now what she states as well, that this is very spectacular, and indeed it just doesn't look real, does it? It doesn't look like our sun. Now we showed you an image as well from Roger Paul on the other video that looked very similar as well, where you've got this chem formation here and up here, but look at it cutting through those chems. Now to me it just looks like it's in front of the chems. Now this is what would happen with a reflector this above our atmosphere. It just doesn't look like an object that's out there in space like our natural sun. And also, when taking this photograph, she states the whole of the sky just became very, very dark, but still again people walking around are just not noticing that this is happening. So again, thank you for this image. Mr. Douglas Downey sent this image in as well, based in the USA. Now when you just looked at that image, that photograph from that lady subscriber, and then we see this on the screen, two different objects. Now we've got the sun showing, and also we've got that huge red reflection that's showing as well, a huge light source. Now normally we should see a blue sky with the sun going down, but again, just these are totally amazing images, aren't they? So again, thank you for this. Douglas also sent this photograph in as well, and it's very spectacular, isn't it, where you see that red haze in the sky. Now he is a true Nibiru believer. He has seen the objects, and he's determined to keep taking images as a true sky watcher like all of us. And I just want to say as well that every single one of you have been working so hard as sky watchers, keeping your eyes to the skies, and let me tell you something, that is absolutely fantastic. It really is. We have another image coming in from Mr. Paul Brankin. Now this is a very important photograph, because looking back when they gave it away on the 16th of October of 2017, this year, we saw the same colour you can see on that cloud formation that colour of the changing of the sun, this orange colour in the sky. We've got the reflector as well that's reflecting on these cloud formations, 2 different colours. And looking at other information from across the world, there has been some very strange activity that's been going on. There's been more of the sea lines that have been rising, earthquakes, and other strange weather patterns as well. And we've really got to keep aware of our surroundings. It really is important. Robert Lee, early in the morning, whilst travelling to work, noticed the skies become light, and also to the right side a blue reflection. Now again, I believe that the Kachinas are here as well. You can see that blue colour that's reflecting in the sky, and many other people are saying that they are seeing different reflections as well. So we have to pick up the information and research about the Kachinas, because it is becoming more evidence that we're seeing far too many colours. Okay, I apologise for trying to get the word Kachina out, but again, when I see the photos, it is overwhelming to see the differences. Now, these next images have coming in from Alina Quinn from the UK, and she also states, when taking this photograph, you can see again, noticing those chem planes and chemtrails. But notice, look above as well, you can see this blue colour that's beaming through with this reflector, the simulator. But can you just see to the right side this red colour that's coming through? And above we're seeing again this dark shadow that we saw on other photographs from other parts of the world. Just more evidence that's coming through. Now, Alina's from Norfolk in the UK, and these were only taken yesterday afternoon. Now look at that dark shadow, look at this cloud formation, this white object in the sky, and still you see this chem line and this dark shadow above. Now this huge shadow is coming from Wormwood, an object that's been documented for a long time. Even Mr. John Moore spoke about this on a documentary in 2008, and also a recent up-to-date documentary. Look again at the sky, this dark reflection, and also this reflector. This photograph also was sent in by this same person, showing you again the colour of this simulator, the lines, the chemtrails in the skies, and this dark shadow. This is to hide the truth, because we're going to have a huge experience of a big event. It really is now starting to unfold, isn't it? Because again, when I see these images, and also when I look at the skies, I've been looking at the skies for many years, and you do notice those changes all the time. There's differences all the time. Now, this kind subscriber, Elena, has explained in an email that this was only taken around 12:30. Okay, now she's taken the photograph and zoomed in slightly to the right side of the sun. Now, every single person that would be looking at this photo would clearly see that it's far too dark, isn't it? Now, this area, there will be an object that's being cloaked and covered up. There is a chemtrail that's ready now to become a haze of sky. It is becoming very strange, but when you look at this image, can you see that the reflector, look at the shape of it, it's like a hexagon, isn't it? It's octagonal. It's very, you can see the lines on it, can't you? This is Alina's last photograph, very similar to the other ones but much clearer. She just sent this in. Now look again at that dark shadow just above. this simulator. This huge dark shadow that they've been trying to cover up every single day. They use also these cloud formations, these chemtrails, to cause the halo. Now the halo would be covering this dark patch in the sky. But can you see again what they're doing? And also we've got to take note of this colour, because this colour is completely wrong from the yellow sun. Mr. David Yull also took this image a short time ago. Now it is very spectacular again, proving what they're doing. All this again that's being sprayed, and then you see this strange light source behind it. They're using this again like a huge mirror to reflect, and also to prevent people seeing the dimmed sun. All this you see, can you see the pink haze as well reflecting through these strange formations? And he stood back as well from his place of living, and he noticed that all around him became very dark about 10:30 in the morning. Okay, this is another image from Dave, and he states also that this chem trail that you see in the sky was very strange. And we have been seeing very strange formations in the sky, haven't we? Look at this, all of it is not natural. Trying to cool the atmosphere down, and also trying to hide what's coming, because still our sun is being agitated. It's still blasting out huge amounts of solar flares when it's now supposed to be at its solar minimum. Because we've now noticed in our skies objects, because the sun's companion star is with us now with the other objects. So thank you again, Dave, for your respect, sending these photographs in, proving that there is a problem in our skies. That you see on the screen is just so unhealthy and also unnatural. Mr. Andrew Cox sent this image just moments ago, showing you as well around about 10 AM. He's never seen it as dim as this before. Look at this dark colour, and also this white object. It is very much too dark. Okay, we've got another subscriber from the UK, from the Midlands, who also states, looking at the back of the house, he noticed that huge strange colour in the skies. He's a new subscriber, and he's been following the work that we've provided, and he took a look for himself. Just another genuine person that's wanting to know the truth, because he's been very observant to noticing that there is a strange colour that's appearing in our skies. He's never seen it before in his lifetime, and also the amount of chemtrails that he's now seeing is unbelievable. So again, thank you for this video, and also with this image. Now, I've tried to play with the video, but I'm having some issues, so I will try and get it sorted. But again, you can just see that pink haze in the sky, can't you? So thank you again for your respect. Okay, so what we've done is we've looked at other images from across the world. So let's take a look across the pond to see other people's images, to see what they're seeing in their skies as well, as we continue to search for wormwood. A kind lady subscriber called Gemma from Rona Islands sent these two images in, stating as well, looking at the back of the house, from the morning sunrise, everything behind just became very dark. Let's look at the next image. On the next photo, you can see just how dark the skies became at the back here, and this strange formation of clouds. A.D. Harris, who's 60 years old, said in his email that he's never seen the skies as pink as this. This kind subscriber is from Somerset in the UK, And indeed it is very pink, just like the other photos at the beginning of the video from other subscribers seeing those pink reflections, even the ones that you saw from Poland. Mr. Paul Davis from Ireland sent these photos in. Just more chemtrails and spraying. You can see those clearly on the screen. Here's Paul's next image as well. I mean, look at these strange formations in the sky. We see this line of chemtrailing just under the normal natural cloud formations, as all this is being produced before sunrise. So it just filters out everything and also stops you from seeing those objects in the skies. Here is the next image as well, just showing you those chemtrails and also these strange lines. Look at these here. This is all being produced to work its way through towards the area of the sun to become a haze. And I just hope that new subscribers watching the channel are noticing, and also please, I urge you please to look at the skies and see what's going on. These are not contrails, these are chemtrails. They're spraying with aluminium, barium and other chemicals just to work their way up towards the area of the sun to block out the evidence of what's coming. This next image as well is showing you a chemtrail that's twisted and also is broken away. They stop the spraying and then they start another place spraying. Can you see in the background of these other chems that are starting now to become the haze in the sky? So my good friend Paul from Ireland, thank you for sending these in, because these again are to show the proof, and you've worked so hard to get this out, because many people send the photographs in and they start off by taking the images early in the morning and then they go back out to take the image again in the afternoon and then go back out to see the evening skies, just to give you a picture of what's happened that day. Now I've got another fantastic image coming in from Lynn. Now this kind subscriber has been sending photographs in for a very long time, and also fantastic emails. Now she spotted this photograph. Now on the other video at the beginning there was another subscriber that caught two images behind all those cloud formations, and this pink colour again we can see. Now look at this reflection that's coming through. We're picking up something else here as well. I do not believe this to be the moon or anything else. Look behind it, look how dark the area is. Two objects, you can clearly see the outline of it. Just another piece of evidence that's needed, because again we're seeing this pink fleck on these chems and also the cloud formations. Now this next image is coming in from another kind subscriber called Mark from the UK, and he also looks out at the heavens all the time, picking up strange reflections. Now look closely on the screen, look at these cloud formations, okay? Now look at this strange reflection that's below the cloud formations, this haze in the sky. I saw something like this again in 2015. You get a strange haze in the sky. It lasts for about 20 minutes and then disappears. This is a strong reflection from wormwood in our skies. Just a fantastic photograph. Okay, we've got this next image as well from Brit from Texas, and in her email she says that she's never seen these strange cloud formations ever in her life before, as also that orange haze on the horizon. And it is just like calm before the storm, isn't it? Because again we continue to see these differences every day. Okay, this is Brit's next image. Now to others it would just look normal, but to me and many of the people that are awake to this, look again at this reflection that you can see on this cloud formation on the horizon. The same colour again of that same object that we saw on the 16th of October, this orange red haze. Something else is reflecting before the sunrise. Just another fantastic image, proving that there is something behind that simulator. these attachments have come in from another kind subscriber called Trauma Gordon, and this subscriber's from New York. Now, looking at the obvious of, again, these strange chemtrails, strange lines in the skies, it's like a huge blanket that's covering the area here of this simulator. Can you see the reflection coming through? And also, look at this shadow, this line of this chem that's moved away from all this that's being produced in the skies. It's falling away. They are putting far too many chemicals up there. Now, this photograph just looks absolutely strange. And again, I showed my friend here, and he states it's just absolutely unreal. This is what they're doing, and we just want the people to see what they're doing. They're walking around, okay, and in their cars, not noticing what's going on. They're in these buildings working away, parking their cars up, and look what's happening right in front of their eyes. Everything is changing, and I just want the words to come out, because again, we are seeing a huge dark shadow, and we know as well, because the outer body planets in our solar system are all heating up as well. Everything is becoming more hot because we've got the sun's companion in our system now, 2 stars heating everything up. Here is the next photograph that is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, look how it's fallen away from this sheet. Everything you see again is being covered. They don't want you to see wormwood. Look again how it's the shadow, it's splitting away. It's becoming now more evidence, because Satan is hard at work trying to destroy our planet. Here is also the next image. It's mind-blowing. Look at this reflection again in New York. All this you see is just chemtrails screening our skies, but we will all see it in our lifetime. We're going to see this event because, again, people say our skies are not being chemtrailed, we're seeing a nice sun and blue skies, but they're from smaller populated areas when the email comes through. But when you look at the larger populated areas like New York, Russia, Australia, even the UK, you will see these strange lines in the skies and all this that's covering up the truth. This is another image as well where you see this reflection. Everybody that's wide awake to the truth looks at these images and knows that it's a huge cover-up. The powers that be are doing this to stop humanity from looking up. It's as simple as that. And preparing is very important, because when we do see those objects in the sky, no one, and I mean no one, will believe government ever again. So thank you, Tamara Gorkin. You're a kind subscriber by sending these in, because again, all of you sending your images that you can see on this video is so important. We've tried to spread the word out on other videos as well, showing that the skies are being covered. I mean, look at this image. Look at that chemtrail. It's falling off the blanket of clouds because they use HARP on full power. You can see when they use them antennas and them lines in the skies. They spray hard every day to cause that screening in the sky to stop you from seeing wormwood. Look again, the broken chem. And we're looking at these cams over in Germany, and you can see that reflection, can't you, from a heavenly body, that red reflection that's here. You can see this very clearly. I mean, the sun isn't even risen. I mean, look at it. Look at the redness of this body that we're seeing. Look, reflects everything on the sky. That you see those red clouds. I mean, it's so there now, isn't it? I'm going to play this video, okay? And it might cut out because we have problems with webcams around the world, but it could cut out. But I want to show you this. Okay, let's play the video to the beginning, but what you will see is probably an advert come up or something. If it stops and starts, I apologise, but You'll see this play now. Okay, see them chems above the natural clouds being burnt away, that yellow haze on the horizon. You can see this, can't you? Watch in a moment. Okay, now it's starting for the early morning. There it is. You can see that, can't you? And then it disappears. And then you see the hydrogen being burnt off the natural clouding. I mean, it's all there now, isn't it? Let's zoom into that piece of footage. You could see this object very clearly, can't you, there on the screen. So again, thank you very much, Light Warrior, for sending this in. A fantastic subscriber. And any images that we collect, I'll put them on video for you. So again, just absolutely outstanding. For the images that we're seeing here from Austria, above those mountains. And I will check the German cams as well, because another subscriber sent me in information to check those cams today, because they're seeing objects up there as well. Here's another webcam that's been sent in as well by the same brilliant subscriber, and this is in South Africa. Okay, you can clearly see that that isn't a lens flare. That is an object that's up there. You could see that very clearly, can't you? I mean, it's red and it's out there, isn't it? Very clear. And also, in parts of Africa, they don't chemtrail. They really don't. And it's a situation because not a lot of people in other parts of the world don't have technology like computer. I mean, there's a lot of things that some places around the world that are sort of like back in the 20 years behind us, and it's so unfair, isn't it? But I mean, the thing is, they're seeing their skies, and I just want to respect all them people in Africa as well, because they're spotting this, aren't they? They're seeing it now. I'm going to flick through this cam for you. Okay, I'm going to go through the cam now, right? But the thing is, though, yeah, if it stops and jumps and starts, I apologise, because it's a live cam right now. Okay, 23 hours at 1:55. You can clearly see that object, can't you? Those chemtrails in Africa now, okay? And you can see that body up there as well. It's blatantly showing itself now, isn't it? I mean, look at this. You'll see the sun go down, but then you'll see this object come rising up again. It's a live cam. Okay, so you have to bear with me because this is raw footage, this is a raw video. It's not been edited or anything, this is a raw video, just like the other night. Okay, that's pause this video and go back to the object. Now you can see this clearly, can't you? Let's zoom into this object. You can clearly see that, can't you? It's there, isn't it? Right in our faces. And thank you, Steve, for sending that video out, showing that object that came down on the horizon. It was there. 100% was there. I used a low resolution mobile phone. I didn't grab my equipment, and I had a small tripod that I placed it on so the picture wouldn't move, but it was there, okay, and I saw it, and I will continue going out and looking up and searching them skies, okay, because we can see these bodies now, these objects. And again, go to the South African cams, because over there in South Africa, I mean, they're brothers and sisters of ours, okay, all across the world. We're all brothers and sisters, and we all need to respect each other and be strong, because this whole situation is unraveling now, isn't it? The veil in the sky is unraveling, and we are now heading towards a rapture. This is a whole situation right now, okay? And over there, they're seeing this, aren't they? Here it is again. You can see it as it's got redder there, isn't it? This object is there, isn't it? Let's zoom in a bit more for you. I mean, look at this. I mean, what do you think of this, Steve? And also, I mean, other people with their channels, you can clearly see this, can't you? I mean, the sun is nowhere to be seen, okay? It's up there, but the thing is, this is not anything else. I mean, if it was, you'll see like a lens flare on the bottom there on the screen. I'll zoom out and you will notice this. You can see this now, can't you? There's no refraction, reflection or anything. It's just a clear object, that's up there in the heavens. Right, I'm going to zoom. I'm going to move the footage a bit more. Now, the reason why I'm stopping and starting, okay, is because every time I flip through this cam, it comes up with these adverts, okay, like Dateline things and what have you, like, you know. I mean, it's just crazy adverts, isn't it? But the thing is, though, they do have to put adverts onto. It's like a business thing, isn't it? So I will try and delete all these adverts as I go through. So anyway, I want to show you the image with the chemtrails. Okay, here we have this image, okay, and no one can say to me, okay, or anybody try and debunk this image, because I do a lot of debunking myself, because all I want to know is the truth. If I see something and debunk it and know it's not real, I will just flush it away, finished. But that there is behind those chems, and there's no way it's a reflection, because a reflection doesn't sit behind chems out there in the inner solar system. I mean, you can clearly see that, can't you, on the screen? And I urge people to go to the South African cams, because you'll see this yourself. Okay, this is called a Nestus photo image, and it's in Lebanon Zenet. It's a place in southern Africa. Okay, let me just give you the name of the webcam site. This telescope is the Sutherland's South African Large Telescope. Okay, and again, Light Warrior, thank you again for pointing this direction to me, to these African cams, because I'm going to keep focusing on these as well. So it's just brilliant how everybody's communicating with this. I mean, you can see that, can't you? Let's zoom into it one more time. And we're also witnessing all these chems as well. I mean, people coming out with calling them different names and things, and still calling chemtrails contrails. Well, we all know that they're not. So again, fantastic image. I'm going to go on this short video and I'll be back shortly. Now, I'm going to put this video out as a raw video, okay? No edits, no nothing else, because I just want to show you this image. It's very important as well. So yeah, fantastic. Take care, and I'll be back shortly. From Matt Rogers. And I'm back now, showing more images that have come through by fantastic people from right across the world, showing these big changes. And I will produce footage shortly in the next coming weeks, showing the skies as well in very clear, above high definition, to see what's going on as well, because there's more evidence, more photos, more videos that are being sent in every single day showing the truth. So thank you again for sending your fantastic messages on the comment board below, and I will carry on with this video. So all of you, please take care. Here we have this first image coming in from Eddie. Now Eddie is out taking images every day, and on the sunrise it is so evident again, this pink colour in the sky, the white plasma, and this other strange orange colour. 3 different colours. So thank you for this fantastic photograph as we continue to show these true up-to-date images. We are seeing these different colours right now. On Eddie's next fantastic photo, this was just taken a short time ago. You can clearly see again that chem line in the sky here, and these strange formations. Here in the UK now, the skies have strange cloud formations, not the natural clouds we saw many years ago. Different colours, a haze, a pink haze that's filtering through. You can see the yellow colour of the Sol and this other colour that's cutting through, as we've got a heavenly body that's in our solar system with the other objects reflecting through our skies. This next image has come in from Scorp Target from Massachusetts, showing the X in the sky with that pink haze. Now he's a genuine person, just like all of us that are in this community, and it's becoming a lot stronger, and we can see now, still to this day, this pink reflection from the system reflecting on those chem lines. So again, thank you for this image. Mr. Barry Rogers also sent this image in just moments ago. This is a fresh photograph. Now, he states in his email as well, he's very upset because he has never seen these formations before, and he's new to the channel and he's looking up to the heavens and he can see that this is a huge problem. Look at the type of lines you see from HAARP that's being produced, chemicals, all of it. We can see that pink haze reflection from these incoming intruders in our solar system. We do see the yellow colour of the sun, but we are seeing these other colours. On every single photograph I explain through, I'm speaking the same because this is what we are looking at. A huge difference in our skies. So thank you for your respect, your kind email, and you are exactly right that there is something going on. This next photo is coming from Oli Grandania. This kind person as well is showing you the different colours in the heavens, chem lines as you can see in the centre of the photo. Now, what brings me to this image is the different colours. This haze of this cream colour, like a yellow colour that we see of the reflection of the sun as it's going down, is strange, it's different. So making sure and keep looking at these different types of textures is very important, because we are seeing this now every day that 2017 has been and will continue to get stranger. This is Oli's next image, and I just want to point out something to people that are unfamiliar of these chemtrails, which are happening every day. Look at this trail, can you see this? Now, to the right side and above here, there has been another trail, and it's now descending, it's now moving across the skies, becoming thicker to cover up areas that the military don't want the public to see. It disperses itself and then it becomes like this. All this here that you see is chemicals. None of it is natural. So just continuing is very important, and thank you for sending these both images in. Mr. Dean James sent this photo in, opening his window so you can tell it's not a reflection from glass. Just below we've got that haze, but if you look carefully you can see a reflection that we've seen from Australia, the Far East, the USA, even here in the UK. There is a huge reflection from the system. This is what they try and chemtrail as well, so you can't see that huge rainbow that's upside down. Many people in the past have reported this, and it's still here today, showing in our skies. This image has just come in 2 minutes ago. We have these two next fantastic attachments coming in from Pedro from Singapore, many miles away from a lot of people, showing the skies have changed. He states in his email as well that the pink haze is brand new for this year 2017. He's very shocked to see this. He's never seen it as this haze before. From the past years he's just seen a yellow sundown and nothing else, but this reflection, this colour is spreading through many people's skies now. Let's go to the next image that Pedro sent in. Here is another overwhelming image that's been sent in as well by this kind subscriber in Singapore. Now, as the area of the sun is going down, this haze has become a lot stronger, as you can see clearly on the screen, and there's no trickery. You can see the lights of the apartments that are just normal, and this haze, as it's been reported by many thousands of people these past 6 months, has stated that it lasts for about 20 to 25 minutes, disappears, and then it becomes normal, and then the area of the colour of the sun goes down. So thank you for these two attachments, because we are now fully aware that this system that's in our inner solar system is here now. It's not going anywhere. NASA government can't remove it. It's a situation, and they are still building those military underground bases with the black budget to this very day. So Thank you for these two fantastic attachments. Okay, from Singapore to Japan, this kind subscriber, the Flying Turtle, is sending images right now as well, showing you these chem lines. They chemtrail in the night time. We spoke about this before, and many emails are reporting this to this day. The dark skies and trails being continued to do this. Let's move to the next image. Cindy Fane near Austin has taken this photograph as well of this halo. She states as well, now this kind lady is always looking to the skies. She sent a long email as well. She's been looking up for 20 to 20 odd years, and she has seen a huge change. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's happening. Look at the colour of the area that we believe to be the sun. To the members of the public, they still think this is normal, but the halo and all the haze. She states as well there was military planes spraying the early morning skies, and it was caked in chemicals. We all know now what is being sprayed in our atmosphere, and that is our lifeline. We are breathing it in every single day. So thank you for sending this fantastic photo in, and also your long email, and God bless you too. Kimberly from the USA, another kind, fantastic member of our community, sent this photograph in as well, and as driving through a drive, she noticed those strange cloud formations, lines in the skies, pink reflections, and they do look very strange, don't they? Chemtrails, chem lines, to cover up the system, to cover up the truth, as this system is affecting our Earth. So thank you a lot, Kimberly, and if you catch any more images, please send them in and we will produce them onto further videos. Lisa Green from Colorado sent these two attachments in, showing you that the moon is beaming too strong, this light source, as we've got these objects reflecting on our known heavenly bodies. Look how far bright it is and how dark the night sky. This is a strange reflection. Now let's move to the next image. Here is the other photo where you can clearly see that isn't the moon. There's something that's so bright, like a reflector in the skies, shining in the sky above the Earth's atmosphere. Look how bright it is. You can't see any markings or craters or nothing, just a huge light source. Again, those red cloud formations. So again, thank you for sending this and these two attachments in, because it's clearly showing that our skies are showing the signs. Mr. David Giles sent this photo in just recently as well, taking shots of this red haze we can see in the sky as the Planet X system is below Earth, and this colour still here, still showing the truth. We can see that yellow haze for the area of the Sol, but in front, up in the skies as well, we're seeing that huge reflection from those heavenly bodies. So thank you again, David, for this excellent photograph, and indeed you are so right, and I look forward to your other images, and God bless you too. This is the next photo from David from the Northern Rockies, showing you still that pink haze, and NASA will still not give this information out. They have kept this from the public for many of a long years. So let's now move to other attachments, and David, thank you for your respect and your good long email. Here we have some other fantastic images coming through from Chrissy from Jackson Beach, Florida. Now look at those strange colours in the skies. Can you see that pink haze to the left side? Here, it's still there, isn't it? It's not going anywhere. To the right side you've got the yellow colour and this white plasma. This Planet X reflection is still showing in our skies, making its way back. causing problems to the other known objects. Let's move to another image. Here's another fantastic image from Chrissy again. Look carefully. That is not a cloud formation. That is a chemtrail that's moving across the sky, hiding and covering up the truth. But look at the reflection from this system that's drawing in closer. We're in December and it's becoming much more stranger. What interested me as well in this photo was just below. It is getting stronger because look at the reflection on the beach, on the sea. You can see that pink haze. These are not normal cloud formations. Can you see the way they are shaped? A pure chemical chemtrail. So thank you, Chrissy, for these attachments. Here is another image just come in seconds ago from Chrissy as we were speaking. Now this is a panoramic view of the area that she's taken these images. So to the left side we've got the colour of the sun, but we've got this pink haze that's filtering through our skies. Now all these images again are very, very new, and we will continue. So thank you for these attachments, and God bless you too. Here we have a short video that's come in from Claire Gadsden from California. She looked up to the morning skies, and for the first time she was absolutely shocked. Now this video came in 15th of the 12th 2017, and you can clearly see the skies were very, very pink, this pink haze from the Planet X system. There is no other reason why the sky should be pink. We haven't seen it like this, as strong as this, before in the past years. So I'm going to play this video for you now. It is short, but it is important to see this. Indeed, Claire is so right, and she was very worried when she took these images as well, as you can see on this still shot that was taken early hours of the morning in California. So we've just got to continue, because right now here in the UK the skies are becoming to be very strange, like a lemon orange colour, something that hasn't been seen before in our lifetime. It is so important to become aware of our surroundings. So I'm going to move to another image that's come in by another kind person. These next attachments are very strange as well, from Lisa Green from Colorado, showing these strange formations in the skies, these different colours and textures, and on the horizon you can see that plasma showing the different colours. This haze here is from the Planet X system, the pink reflections and the plasma from the sun. As we go through the different photographs, it's becoming much stranger, isn't it? I say this many times, and I will continue to say it once more and many more in the future. As we can see the plasma on the horizon from the soul of the sun, but we've got these other reflections. Now the cloud systems are very strange on these photographs. These are chemicals. Those colours again are from the system that are reflecting through our skies. Just amazing photos, and thank you for sending this one in as well. We have another fantastic image as well brought in by the same person. Can you see that pink reflection here to the right side, cutting through the sky? These strange formations again. It is all to hide the truth, the plasma and different colours. As again, these images are December 2017. Look at that pink haze and our natural colour of the sun behind in the background here, and these strange formations of cloud systems. We're seeing a lot of this now in the UK around about 11 AM in the morning, around the area of the sun. The sun is changing its colour. There's beams of light pink, yellow, golden haze. There's so many different colours spread out across our skies now. These images are just outstanding. This next photo was just taken moments ago, clearly showing this pink reflection from the system. Look at the white plasma to the left-hand side. We've got this other colour that's spread out through our cloud systems and chemtrails, dark shadows and other reflections coming through. Just outstanding photographs. This Planet X system is affecting all the other cloud systems and the Earth's magnetic field. We are going to see a huge event in our foreseeable future. I've said it before, but we're going to continue to show the truth. Another photograph that's just come in from Chrissy Thorpe from Jacksonville. Can you see as well? She's leaning in the back of the car to take this image very carefully, but you can just see that strange reflection again. Can you see again this area of the sun becoming far too white, reflecting through those chems? Everything is a haze. She states again, military spraying early hours of the morning, and it becomes like this. People still in their cars, not looking up, still believing the media lies. Mr. Andrew James from Cardiff in the UK took this image and states, where you can see that shadow, it seems to be flickering and moving to the right side. It looked very strange, and a glow to the left. Something, he states in his email, was moving behind all these cloud formations. Is this the reflector that's adjusting? Another fantastic image, and thank you for your email. We have an attachment that's just come through now as well, from Rebecca from Springfield. Now, she was outside with her family members just to have a normal, enjoyable day when she looked up and noticed the halo and the sun was far too dim. Look at the reflection on the garden. For that time of the day, for 10:30 AM, indeed it is far too dark. As they still cover up the truth, it's right out there above our heads, and we should all now look up to the skies and notice what's going on. So thank you again, Rebecca, for this fantastic photo, and please, to you and your family, please keep safe. To all the community with their family members, we must all become safe and also stand our ground. Here is the last attachment for this video, showing the proof from Cruise Consultant from Florida. This is his area where he lives, and he's walked outside and noticed this pink reflection. Again, in Florida, is showing the truth. It lasts for about 25 minutes, moves across the sky, and then the sun area, the colour goes down, showing that this is something else that's in our inner solar system. So thank you for these images, and to all of you sending photos in. It is important to carry on, and please do send more images in, as I will make sure that other videos will come out showing the truth. So a message to all of you: don't let those think for you. That's also do the thinking for ourselves, and take care. From Matt Rogers.